he's trying to spend like 10 grand on some wheels. So, I mean, if you just want some great license plate surround area, do you mind if I cut this wrap out?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And they just keep pushing and pushing back that ship date. They said March 26th now, so I was like, hell, we'll just get What's your opinion on those wheels, brother? Homeboy said that he has a friend that is selling these set of wheels for his GTR for an actual really good price. And my original plan is to powder coat those wheels gloss black. So now I'm on the fence. I'm sitting here, I'm on the fence. What do I do? What do I do? Drop a comment below. What do you think of those wheels? Yeah, and then if you can, send me a photo of those, and
okay.
I'll sit on it and I'll let you know.
Okay. Oh, powder coat wheels.
Yes.
So you'll be fine.
Love it.
Cool.
All right, brother. We'll speak soon. Keep me updated, man.
Thank you so much.
Give me some of that. There we go.
No more Corona.
There we go.
No more Corona.
No more.
How's it going, son?
Dude, best day of my life. That's all I gotta say.
Every fucking day, dog.
You ready? You ready for this?
I was born ready. I'm changing one person's phone.
Oh my God. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. More than that. More than that, though. Friends, if you were wondering, Beyond Built would literally not be what it is today without this fucking man. It would not. RJ knows that. If you guys didn't know, B was my business mentor from literally last year at this date, March through August. So for 6 months long, and he literally he took my life and did a full freaking 360. That is exactly what happened. I had the vision.
You've gone above and beyond for me multiple times, and so it's honestly an honor for me to come on this podcast and have a conversation with you. Like, I'm super excited. Let's get it.
Let's freaking get it.
Not to accomplish our goals, and I think the biggest mistake that a lot of people make is they try to develop success habits without
you know, we can't sit here and say that, hey, we haven't done this ourselves, right? And when we transition into talking about the habits and the rituals and the routines that help us succeed on a daily basis, my question is like, when was a time in your life where you found yourself making those excuses? Or like, have you ever like pointed at so many different things and it was, and what was it that made you say, hey, I know what I'm doing? And that what made you make the switch? You know, what the fuck? Like, you're not over this, but why aren't you over it? And I found myself like drawing back into these levels of insecurities and no confidence and losing like sight of who I was and losing sight of what my vision actually was. And then moving into the new year, I'm like, okay, I'm aligned. I need to realign myself. Here's my fucking vision. I need to step the fuck up for myself and create better habits. And at that time, this is why, and this is, I don't want to get too far forward, but I know this is something that we're going to talk about, because I was waking up at different times of the day. Like, I was like, oh, I'm not sure, I don't want to do this, I can wake up whenever. But when you move into the process goals, this is where I tend to see a lot of people not spend a lot of time actually valuing. So many people value this, which you need to, but I'm going to take the person 10 out of 10 that values their process goals and kind of has a half-assed outcome goal. Am I proud of the efforts that I put in on a daily fucking basis? And if you are, give yourself a goddamn pat on the back and keep going. And if you aren't, get real with yourself and get clear, because it's going to be uncomfortable, and look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what do I need to change? I've enjoyed it. So take a screenshot, tag myself and B in his story at BMarkFit, at ChadMorganFit. What's up, guys? Welcome to a little commentary action. It's been a minute since I've done one of these, but these are always fun because you guys get to sit back, relax, watch some sick Hanman workout footage, and I get to go ahead and spit some freaking value. So I want to go ahead and chat about rep ranges, okay? Optimal rep ranges and where is your time best spent in the gym with certain rep ranges. Now, I honestly don't think that this is talked about often. You know, the reality is, I think people have a general idea about rep ranges, but the fact of the matter is, guys, like, research changes over time, and the average gym goer and the average gym bro really isn't spending a lot of time looking at that new data, the new studies, the new research, like someone like me is, okay? So one thing to take into consideration is you like to hear, oh, when you train 1 to 5 at strength, hey, when it's hypertrophy, it's 6 at 12. Anything that's over 12 is just muscle endurance and basically cardio. Now, I used to think the exact same thing. And I was like, yo, anything over 12, 15, 20 max is really just not effective at all. And honestly, I'm going to tell you that's wrong, right? When it comes to hypertrophy training, working from the 5 all the way up to the 30 rep range is actually where you want to spend your time. Okay? Now, strength training is an entirely different game, but the fact of the matter is you're probably on this channel watching because you want to know a little bit more about hypertrophy. Now, if you're someone that wants to know a little bit more about strength training, please let me know down below and we can get into that. But, if we want full muscular development, we need to work in all of these rep ranges. And I really do like to structure things, utilizing your compound lifts and your multi-jointed movements, such as the bench, the squat, the deadlift, in that 5 to 10 rep range to go ahead and start off a workout when you have the most amount of energy and strength. And then work into 10 to 15 rep range throughout those secondary movements, things like chest press, things like, shoulder press, things like upright rows, for example. And then move into the 15 to 30 rep range when you work those tertiary muscle groups, such as the calves, the biceps, the triceps. Okay? Now, understand that your muscle fibers are made up of 3 different fibers here: fast, intermediate, and slow twitch muscle fibers. So with fast twitch muscle fibers, you're normally going to see someone that's dominant with fast twitch muscle fibers as a high-level powerlifting athlete, right? They have a lot of explosive raw strength, okay? Someone that is more slow twitch dominant might be a marathon runner, right? So that slow twitch muscle fiber is the fibers that get trained in that 15 to 30 rep range. So if someone's fast twitch dominant and you tell them to do a drop set of 30 reps on shoulder lateral raise, they're gonna fucking struggle, like really hard. They're gonna hit failure, and that failure is just gonna come out of nowhere, and all of a sudden they're gonna drop the weight, right? When they're doing a bench press, for example, and they're doing a set of 10, they might fail at rep 9, and they'll be halfway up, and then boom, they just hit a wall, and the rep's done, right? Someone that's slow twitch dominant in their chest is going to be able to grind those reps out super slow from rep 1. So the fast twitch muscle fiber dominant person on bench press might really grind things out from rep 7 to rep 10, and someone that's slow twitch muscle fiber dominant in their chest is literally going to make that 7 through 10 look like their entire 1 through 10, right? They're just going to grind them out, and it's going to be super, super uncomfortable to look at. So the reality is every single muscle fiber needs to be stimulated to its maximum with nothing left out. If you stay in 1 rep range all the time, other muscle fibers don't get fully developed. And I think it's really important to work in all these rep ranges: the strength rep range, the more so hypertrophy rep range, and more of the endurance rep range, because that is a thing, okay? That's fast, that's intermediate, that's slow twitch muscle fibers. Now, all of those 3 working together, you're fully developing your strength, your muscle, and your hypertrophy output. So hope that made some sense, guys. If it did, go ahead and let me know. Let me know down below. And if you have any questions, also feel free to either shoot me an Instagram DM or comment down below, and we'll be getting to those questions. So hope you enjoyed this commentary.